following up on a great question I got the other day of, should bodyweight athletes go low carb? This is especially timely these days because now we've got to this point where carbohydrates are almost vilified. I've got a lot of folks around in my circle who are like, less is always better and as little carbohydrate as possible is always the way to go. And it doesn't seem like it was that long ago that we're on the other side of the coin where anybody who was physically active to any degree should be pounding carbohydrates like crazy in order to fuel their workouts. There's another element too when it comes to bodyweight training because carbohydrate causes more of us to be heavier. And I'm not talking fat, I'm talking water. Roughly for every carbohydrate that is stored in your body, you have also between 3 to 4 grams of water weight also associated with that, which is why a lot of times when people restrict their carbohydrates, they drop weight fairly quickly from water weight because they're shedding all that excess water. But at the end of the day, carbohydrate isn't good, it isn't bad, it's just like anything else where its benefit or detriment depends on the ratio between your consumption and your expenditure. If your consumption is higher than your expenditure, it's not so great. Conversely, if your expenditure is really high and your consumption is low, that can affect things like your mood, your mental focus, and your physical performance. In general, the recommendations that I have is get carbohydrate in 1 to 2 meals a day. Focus on whole foods, things like Grinder and his apple here. You can't go wrong with more closer to nature sources of carbohydrate, things like potatoes, vegetables, fruit, and so on. If you feel like you're like me, where you can benefit from more carbohydrate, I do very well on a more carbohydrate-focused diet, then increase things like breads, whole grains, and so forth, pasta, and rice are also good sources of carbohydrate, but always pay attention to your energy level. Your energy level by far is the most important indicator in this. If you eat a lot of carbohydrate and you feel like you're getting sleepy and tired after a meal, bring it down a little bit. If you're eating too little and you feel like you just run out of steam really quickly for your workouts, increase that carbohydrate level and see if that helps improve things. If you want to learn more, check out these videos here I have on my workout nutrition. Also, if you like these videos, don't forget to subscribe down here as I come out with these several times every single week. Questions down below in the RDP community as well. Till then, be fit, live free.